It turns out there is actually a limit to how many computer components you can stuff in a single flat. As you can see, I have half a shelf's worth of storage taken up by disk drives and hard drives, and those are just the working hard drives. I have a drawer of dead hard drives down there that I'm saving for a rainy day. I also have this table turned desk. This was just my dining room table, which, yeah, now it needs a clean, because soldering mishap. But it's covered in bits. Like, there's a motherboard, and out there is a motherboard from a laptop. And over here, I have an entire crate full of cables. That crate is exclusively cables, as well as a drawing tablet for PCs. I've got fans up here because they didn't fit in the box full of fans. That's a box full of fans. There's more parts down there. I have this box full of motherboards. It has 8 motherboards in it and nothing else. What is that, 5 power supplies? I've got 5 power supplies down there. I've got that old workstation. There's a little box full of stuff underneath my table. And it's even spilled over onto my sofa, which now has a load of bubble wrap and a box. Because there is a limit to how many parts you can fit in here. And I found it when I went to go and fill a shelf with GPUs. At the point that I'm taking up an entire segment of shelf with just graphics cards, that's the point when I know I've got too much inventory. Yeah, it's not like I'm strapped for space. I mean, if I really needed more space, I'd just, like, move the sofa across and take up that room at the foot of my bed. But this is only a 15 by 15 foot room. I need comfort space for using my PC and gaming. I'm in the middle of playing Doom right now. And I've already got a chest freezer in here. Why have you got a chest freezer in your main room? Well, there's not exactly room for a decent, like, week's worth of shopping in that freezer. Sure, I could eat less, or I could eat smaller portions. But no, I like food, I can afford food, so I will store the amount of food I want to store. Also, yeah, I have to use this as my washing machine. It hasn't got a heater in it, so it only does a cold wash, which is fine unless you've got tough stains. And that's because that space there is plumbed up for a washing machine, but there's no drain, which is really weird, and that would mean I have to have the fridge in the other room, and intermittent noise is much more intolerable than a low hum, which is what the freezer gives me.